U-375 proceeded east after engaging and sinking a 2,000-ton repair ship. Only one eel was expended, leaving the boat with a total of 13 torpedoes. Currently, U-375 is 161 kilometers to the south of Malta. Air activity is expected to be extremely high, therefore frequent dives will be conducted. The one piece of equipment that gives the crew some relief is the wooden Biscay cross mounted on the conning tower. This piece of equipment will sound an alarm whenever radar signals are detected. This gives the crew some warning when a radar-equipped aircraft has a good bead on us. Thanks to this piece of technology, valuable seconds are earned to submerge safely. Will it reduce the amount of U-boats damaged or sunk by aircraft? Time will tell. The alarm blared throughout U-375's loudspeakers. Radar signals had been detected. The order was given to crash dive, and the wooden Biscay cross was thrown down the hatch, and the bridge crew tumbled inside. One crewman's boots slammed right onto the wooden apparatus, smashing it into multiple pieces. The boat's bow plunged beneath the waves, and as we leveled out at 70 meters, explosions rocked all around us. Thankfully, the depth charges were not too close. Radio operator Alphonse Ferro gathered the wooden Biscay cross in his arms and took it forward to repair. One advantage of Medtox's crude wood and wire construction is that it can easily be repaired. Airplane spotted. This time no radar signals were detected. The crew rushed forward and the bow of the boat slipped beneath the waves. The conning tower of the boat was peppered with machine gun fire, but the boat got down in one piece.
Derzeitige Tiefe 3,0.
We have arrived at our assigned patrol area of CO-18. A handful of aircraft were detected en route to this grid, but we were able to submerge well before they had a chance to attack. Shortly after entering grid CO-18, a radio report came in. Small convoy heading west, close to our position. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back aboard U-375 as we continue our Mediterranean patrol. We have just reached our assigned grid of CO-18, and upon arriving we have received a radio report that there is an enemy small convoy heading west, speed 11 knots, in our grid. And indeed, they are incredibly close to us. Let's increase our speed all ahead full, and we are going to move to intercept. The radio report does establish that they are heading west, course 270. Let's set that up here, and I am curious how fast they will move in about an hour. Go to this chart here, 11 knots, 20 kilometers over the course of 1 hour. Let's take a look, 13, 20. So they will be at this position here in 1 hour's time. We will easily beat them. We're going to be right here in 20 minutes, 14 kilometers away. Weather conditions are pretty good. Let's get a proper weather report here. And if possible, we could try a surface attack. Weather report, please. Okay, light clouds, no rain, moderate visibility. And visibility is not the best. It's pretty darn foggy out there. Wind speed 0. That's good to know. And direction 214 degrees. Okay, perfect. We are moving at 16 knots currently. That should be good. Let's take a look at the crew. Make sure we have our best and brightest up on the bridge. I am going to avoid turning on our radar at the moment. They're obviously out of range of this radar that we have mounted, and it only has a 60-degree arc out to around 7 kilometers. And also, if there are warships, there's a good chance that this radar will just give away our position if they have radar warning receivers, which is very possible. One thing I do want to do before we get into the thick of it, and let's check our depth under keel. There we go, well over 1,000 meters. We have plenty of room to play around with, which is good indeed. Good indeed. Okay, we are going to race into position. I'll keep you all updated and let you know when we have visual contact. We have a development. Medtox is picking up radar signals. I'm not seeing anything. We don't have anything visually, but to avoid being detected by radar, we are going to submerge the boat now down to periscope depth, please. I go to the map here. In Silent Hunter 3, Medtox does give you a direction, but you would not have this level of fidelity with the Medtox. In reality, it would not give you directional information. You would just be told that you are receiving radar signals from somewhere. But this is a Silent Hunter limitation. We are quickly going to drop down to periscope depth. We are down at PD. Let's take a listen on the hydrophone and see what we are working with here. Quick scan. Heard our electric motors. Warship. Maybe another warship back there. I wonder, let's see. We have 4 vessels picked up on hydrophone. If there's only one warship, it may be worth just torpedoing the warship and then picking apart the freighters. But if there's more than one warship, that is probably not going to be a good idea. We are moving in at 4 knots. The enemy's off to 280. Let's raise our scope and take a look. 280, up scope. There we go. Just raise it up all the way. Make things a little clearer. Yeah, I am not seeing anything. They are still pretty far out there. Down scope. Let's go back to the hydrophone. I do want to see if we can pick out warship, merchant, and then maybe that 4th one is a merchant too. We'd be really lucky if there's just one warship. If that's the case, I'll probably fire a torpedo at the warship. Generally, it's not worth to attack the warship if there are multiple of them, because, well, they're low tonnage, and it doesn't really give you free reign because there are other warships all around that are going to prosecute you. But right now, if there's just one, this could be advantageous for us. Let's continue to head on south, and we'll wait until we are in visual range. Well, we may have encountered a problem. Just received a report we may have been detected. Upscope. I can't believe it. Not seeing any star shells immediately. There's a destroyer. Frigate. Of course. She is heading our way. Change course. Adjust. She is heading directly for us. She may have actually picked us up on hydrophone, which is crazy. We were only moving at 4 knots. And I thought we were a little farther away, but she got us. Anything? Oh, we're going to really be fighting for our life here, aren't we? Where is she? I may try a down-the-throat shot, if at all possible. Rig for silent running. What I need to know, is that the only warship? No searchlights on yet. She's just investigating. We may be able to get through this. No Aztec yet. Lock on target. Alright, steady up. Angle on bow is not perfect for this. See, maybe she'll just go right on by. Lower scope a bit. Oh yeah, She's haunting us. Searchlights have turned on. Still no Aztec. Lower the scope a bit more. Is she zigzagging? Raise it a bit. With any luck, she'll continue to go right on by. Passing 050. Down to throat shots, not going to work. Down scope. Come on, just go right on by us. Go right on by us. Anything else out there? There's a star shell. Can we see anything else? Negative. Just our little frigate friend. Lock on target. Speed 15. AOB 80. Range 500. She's passing. She's turning away. Doesn't know exactly where we are, which is good. Okay, I need to find where the heck are these freighters? Lower scope. We'll continue to try to close in on the freighters here. They're still pretty darn far away. Maybe a good idea to... Yeah, let's dive down to 40 meters. We'll pop back up and see if we can get shots off. Well, we are now being pinged. Decoys. Of course. Of course. Alright, let's get it ready. Let's drop down a little quicker, shall we? Coming back up to 3 knots. Alright, start moving. We'll still see if getting off a shot is feasible. But right now, priority is surviving. And this is why you always want to be going below 2 knots, or at 2 knots when approaching. This was my mistake. I thought we were further away. Increase speed. Also, this hydrophone crew on this destroyer are on their A game. Done a very good job. Okay, continue to move. I think there's just one destroyer, so that is somewhat reassuring. She is closing in on us now, probably getting ready to roll a very large pattern. If we are lucky, this decoy will throw her off. Aztec is getting more and more rapid here. Alright, get ready, boys. Damage control, get up there. And you get up there. Switch these guys out. Alright, here we go. All ahead flank. This is it. Start moving. 120. Down to 120. Hydrophone operator, can you track this for me? Okay, you can't now. She's going over the top. Dive quickly, quickly, quickly. Alright, coming in. Starboard side, there we go. Boat's dropping down quickly, passing 80 meters now. Should be passing behind us. Hopefully. Can you track that? Depth charges? I think she's in our baffles at the moment. I'm sure she is dropping depth charges. Yep. 120. Okay. Keep sprinting. Just for a little bit here. Okay, slow up. I wonder if she dropped. No explosions yet. Hull is groaning as we drop pretty darn deep. Dive planes men are getting a little excited. We're going down to 150. We should start coming back up here soon. No depth charges in the water. 160.
Derzeitige Tiefe.
I think we're okay. Can you track that warship for me? 019 in front of us, moving away. Copy. Okay. 50 RPM.
Derzeitige Fahrt. 1, 2, 5. Entfernt sich.
It's moving away. Depth charges. Oh my gosh, that's rattling us a bit.
Derzeitige Tiefe.
All around us. Okay, start moving. Okay, that's it, that's it. Stop.
Derzeitige Fahrt.
Oh boy. U-375 is not liking this. Okay, first pattern dropped on us. Let's check distance to the freighters. They're still far out. We'll see if this is possible.
Schiff auf 149. Entfernung gleichbleibend.
The pinging has stopped. I wonder if our decoy has thrown off the warship. She's pretty far away from us at the moment. We are going to try to come up to PD. Let's move a little faster. Let's speed up this process. Let's come up and try to get torpedoes off. What do I have loaded? T3 and tube 5. Chances are we will be shooting tube 5. Who knows though? We are turning south. Here's the freighters here. Their warship's off, you know, almost a kilometer away at this point. Kind of where we did deploy that decoy. Hopefully that is tripping them up. These Tommy sonar operators are pretty good, but maybe the decoy is still fooling him. Okay, well, there's the Aztec. It's back. Right on cue. We'll see what happens here. We may drop back down. This may not be feasible to attack. Depth charges are splashing right in front of us. Let's start moving. Let's start moving, all head flank. Come on. We're at 209 meters. This will help us get up quickly, I suppose. Left full rudder. Actually, steady up here. We're good, we're good. Let's come up. Depth charges haven't exploded. So far, so good. Coming up to 160 meters. More depth charges in the water. They're dropping even more. Wow, okay, big pattern, big pattern. Okay, explosions. Chances are they are going to be significantly below us and aft, as we are hauling ass at 7 knots. Yeah, I know we've been detected. I'm well aware. Continue to come up. Yeah, those depth charges are way back there. Way back there. Okay, we'll drop a decoy here at 100 meters. Right now. Good. Decoy away. Okay, warship swinging around in front of us. Coming up, passing 86 meters. Keep on coming up. Keep on coming up. We are going to be firing tube 5 at something. Angle on bow over there. 90. Speed 10. 9 knots. Range is going to be 700 meters. Get it ready. Magnetic pistol. 8 meters. Coming up to 54. Hydrophone operator, I need you to track that warship for me. 062, constant distance. Good. Passing 37, 34, 33. Keep on coming up. Get ready to crash dive. We're going to fire off this eel and then get the hell out of here. Okay, slow down. We cannot see through our periscope at high speeds. Additionally, I do not want to broach passing 18 meters. Up scope. And see, periscope's almost above the water. Come on, this has got to be fast, boys. This has got to be fast. Get up. I can barely see. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, hello, hello, hello. What the hell are you? Whatever you are, you're looking good to me. Open. Oh my god. You know what? Lock onto you. Speed 15. Tube 5. I'm not going to shoot at the warship. Let's shoot at you. Angle and bow's looking good. 90 set. Tube 5. Los. Tube 5 away. Crash dive. Get the hell out of here. Another decoy right here. Alright, we're going right back down to 220. Depth charges? Interesting. Keep diving. Alright, boys. Yeah, that torpedo may hit, may not. It was worth a shot, I suppose. I had a split moment there where I was like, I should shoot at that destroyer, but decided against it. Let's dive, 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 dive. That was a torpedo impact. We hit whatever that was. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Passing 70 meters. It was worth it. It was worth it. That's payback. Yeah, I know we may have been detected. That is... that is a very, very obvious statement, my friend. Okay, down to 220. I'm hearing secondary explosions. We are being pinged once again, passing 160 meters. Let's slow up, slow down, slow down, slow down. Alright, hopefully one torpedo hit will allow that ship to sink. It looked pretty darn big. Okay, passing 190, good. Aztec has stopped. Okay, let's hang out. Oh, gosh. 210 meters. That's really deep, but I think she'll hold. The deeper the better at this point. Depth charges are being rolled right on top of us. All ahead flank. Let's get moving here. Pump left. You heading 140. 140. Drop down 10 more meters. 220, please. Really push it. There are lots of decoys in the water, creating a whole bunch of noise, hopefully. Throw this guy off. And also, since we are so freaking deep, the time it takes for those depth charges to sink down to our depth is what seems like an eternity. Okay, explosions aft at 220. Let's keep sprinting. Just for a little bit here. Oh gosh, those groans are unsettling. More aft. Okay, slow down. Nice and slow. Now the problem with running at 50 RPM down here is it is difficult for my crew to maintain depth. We will slowly sink. That is something we have to keep our eyes on. Every once in a while, we'll have to increase our speed to 2 knots, readjust depth, to avoid going down too deep. More explosions just all around us. These frigates can lay down just massive patterns of depth charges. More depth charges in the water. We are moving as quickly as we can, changing course, new heading 120. Slowly trying to move away. Moving 6 knots, good. Let's keep sprinting just for a little bit. Keep on sprinting, maintain this depth. I don't want to go much deeper than this unless absolutely necessary. Okay. And slow back down. Slow back down. Let's go to the hydrophone. Take a listen here, see what's going on. Merchants behind us. Depth charges. Just a couple. Good. They may be running out. They have dropped an insane amount of charges already on top of us. Everything's in our baffles here. I was trying to listen to that freighter to see if maybe she's starting to break up. Who knows, though? Who knows what her condition is. Hopefully she'll end up sinking after taking some damage. Let's turn back to the south. New heading 180. If anything, maybe that freighter will lag behind so we can pick her off later. And there's the Aztec again. Not good. Warship is about to pass over the top. Once again, we are going to repeat the process and sprint away from the inevitable pattern. Go to the hydrophone. Where is she? Maybe coming up behind it. There she is. 276 degrees. Perpendicular course, which is good. Wait and see when she passes. Oh, she just slowed down. That was interesting. Maybe she won't drop. And it sounded like she was pretty confident with that attack run, but looks like they're having some second guesses. They're still not pinging us anymore. Off the 288 just hanging out there. 290. Or did they turn around? That's curious. Oh, here would they go. Just gonna wait for those splashes. Should be passing over us any second now. Maybe not. Can't hear her. 293, a little bit of right bearing drift here. Passing, yeah, she's just hanging out over here. Okay. I thought she was about to roll charges right on top of us, but it does not seem like that's the case. Let's change our course a little bit. New heading 190, come right, 10 degrees. Not hearing her up there. No chugging. There are aircraft buzzing around above us, just dropping depth charges all over the place. which is quite interesting. It's been some time since we have been hit by Aztec. Also, it seems like the warship may be out of depth charges. You can hear that aircraft. More depth charges in the water. There's just tons of them up there, swarming around like ants. Talk about trying to hit a fish in a barrel, though. We're going to maintain this depth. You can see we're slowly going down. We're at 225 meters, but we seem to be getting away successfully. No reports on that freighter. It seems like she is just chugging along with the rest of the convoy. Now, once this attack is over, it is possible we can surface and try to re-engage. That may be our best course of action here to ensure we can get that freighter. We have some good news. It seems like the warship is racing off back towards the convoy. She's off in this position. Let's take a look at the hydrophone here. We are no longer being hunted. There we go. Yeah, she's booking it, and the merchant ship should be off in this direction. I guess we can't really pick them out as well, but that is incredibly good news. The freighters are way out there. We still have a good amount of day or nighttime left, excuse me. I am going to race around and try to get into a attack position once again. Let's see, it will take a while. They are probably still moving 10 knots, I think is a good guess. Probably closer to 9 if they continue to zigzag. Let's see if we can catch them. It does not look like the torpedo ship is slowing down at all, unfortunately. It is possible she'll eventually lag behind, but at the current moment, it seems like she is maintaining formation with the rest of the convoy. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's episode. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.